Last month, I spent $148,424.95, and the month before that, I spent $137,643. All of last year's expenses totaled $1,868,768.60. In this video, I'm going to break down how all this money gets spent, what the expenses are that go into building and running a mobile app business, how I invest in growing a team and building an amazing company culture. I made this video for anyone who runs a business, wants to start a business, or genuinely is curious about what it costs to build and run a mobile app. To start, how much money the business makes does not dictate how much I spend. And that's because most of the costs are fixed, which means they don't change month over month. For example, when you're an employee, you get paid the same amount of money whether the company does really well or really poorly. This is one of the key differences between working for yourself and working for a company. I'll spend almost the exact same money whether we make $200,000 a month or only $100,000 a month. And while these fluctuations can be stressful for the business owner, employees are pretty much insulated from this because their salary doesn't change month over month and day to day, which is a good thing because wouldn't it suck if your pay went up and down every month or every week? Like most tech companies, the biggest expense is not the cost of goods, but actually people. It costs money to build and market an awesome app, and that's where most of the money goes every single month. I broke down all of our expenses into 3 categories that include product development, marketing, and operations. On average, these costs total $150,000 every single month. Before showing you the breakdown of how much money fits into each category, I need to bring you up to speed on what my business does and how we make money. I started MySwimPro in 2015 with my 2 co-founders to help people improve their performance and health through swimming. We make the top fitness app for swimmers in the world. With almost 2 million downloads, it was named App of the Year by Apple for the Apple Watch, and now we're doing well over 7 figures in annual revenue. We have an awesome remote team, hosts amazing retreats all over the world, and I'm loving every minute of it. If you want to check it out, you can download it on the App Store for iPhone and Android. It'll be linked in the description. And while you're down there, make sure you're subscribed because on this channel, I help entrepreneurs turn their ideas into a reality. Now, if we look at our biggest category of spend, it's product development. We do all the strategy, design, development, testing, and customer support in-house. And to make that dream a reality, it costs $79,213 per month. Yo, as I'm editing this, I wanted to give a huge shout out to the MySwimPro team. If you're trying to build anything, a company, an organization, an app, you have to have a team with you to support you, whether they're full-time employees like I have, or you're just hiring contractors. Either way, can't go it alone. Thanks again to the MySwimPro team. Back to your scheduled program. Yeah, $80,000 a month to build, maintain, and improve a mobile app. Let me explain why this number might sound big, or maybe it sounds small to you. The MySwimPro app is written natively for iPhone and Apple Watch in Swift, and the Android app is written in Java and Kotlin. Now what that means is we're writing the code for the app in the native language designed for the phone. If you have an iPhone, that language is called Swift. So we basically have 2 completely different code bases for iPhone and for Android. And we have another code base for the backend infrastructure that supports both of these app code bases. The alternative, and often cheaper version of building an app for both iPhone and Android is called a cross-platform solution. And as the name implies, you have one code base for both platforms. Now, I'm really oversimplifying, but if you want to learn more about that, you can just Google it. Now, if you think our costs are a lot to build, you have apps on your phone right now today, like Instagram and TikTok, that cost billions of dollars every single month just to operate. So yeah, software development is not cheap. Now let's move on to marketing. The total cost is $32,700 per month. Now I say it all the time, but we have the best marketing team in the world. We produce all of our own content for the MySwimPro app, the website, social media accounts, video editing, graphic design, you name it, we do it. And in 2022, I sent 22,511,000 emails. That's 42 emails a minute, or almost 1 email a second. In the time that you've been watching this video, I've already sent out over 100 emails. The email design, communication strategy, blog articles, social media ads, and video editing that is done by our rockstar marketing team costs $32,700 per month. And the final category is infrastructure and operations, which costs $36,510 per month. This category is all the stuff that happens behind the scenes to operate the business. Everything from bookkeeping, paying taxes, health insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, workers' compensation, new computers, phones, GoPros, filing fees, swag, and the biggest expense, software. I know it's ironic to think that we spend a lot of money on software to run a software business, and this is why these expenses are often referred to as the costs of doing business. We literally have to spend this money or else the business can't operate. Now here's a few examples of some of the biggest software expenses that we have every single month. Amazon Web Services is $1,557. Monday.com, which we use for project management, this tool is $265 every month. Slack is what our team uses to communicate, and that costs $86 per month for all of our seats. GitHub is our online software version control using Git, and that costs over $496 every month. Mobot, this is so cool. It's a mechanical robot that automates our app testing so we can catch bugs before we release new features. This costs us over $1,500 per month. We use HelloSign for electronic signatures, $13 per month. Figma, which is our UI UX prototyping and design tool, and that costs about $35 a month. We also use Zoom, ConvertKit, QuickBooks, Adobe Creative Cloud, Later, Calendly, and in total, we pay for 43 different services across tech infrastructure, finance, marketing, and you put it all together, and we're at $36,510.35 per month to build and run a mobile app. Now in 2022, all of our expenses totaled $1,868,000, not including our bonuses, our annual company retreat, and commission fees paid to Apple, Google, and Stripe. So it's actually even more than that. And to give you a little preview into what our team retreat looks like, it's a one-week trip somewhere in the world where we come together to refine our strategy, create content, and have amazing time together. It's great for team building, company culture, and bringing us closer together as a fully distributed team. These trips usually cost a few $1,000s per person. And in this video, I did a full breakdown of how much we spend on one of our team retreats where we spent a week in a castle on an island in Spain. It was absolutely insane, so make sure you check out that video. And you might be wondering, does this $1.8 million include my salary as the CEO? And yes, it does. What I did was split my salary evenly between product development, marketing, and operations. So if you want to see how much I pay myself and what other entrepreneurs and CEOs are getting paid, you should watch this video right over here. I'll see you over there and have a great day.